2. Yes, here we go. Show number 9 of the Hard Rock and Heavy Metal live stream here on Kick.com with me, DJ Greg. Let's go. I've got so much new music this week. I've got, I think, more new music than I've got old. Something like 8 or 9 brand new tunes to play. Beast in Black, let's go. Beast in Black. A band I've seen once before and I was on the last night of the tour. We saw them, and they sounded as good live as they did on the CD. Incredible musicians, incredible sound. They're on my list of bands I want to see again for sure.
But I know that my destiny is to die in the ultimate fight. I wanna fly away.
Welcome everybody. See Stoobs in the chat.
Discover the force that's inside
Headbang time indeed.
me. I wanna fly away. There's a world beyond me, a vast eternal sea of stars. I've crossed the wastelands from the mountains to the sea. My quest is never ending. I wanna fly away on a unicorn to a land of freedom and light. But I know that my destiny is to die in the ultimate fight. I wanna fly away, cross the galaxy to discover the force that's inside of me. I wanna fly away. The crystal citadel of cloud beneath this mine. This astral hammer holds the key. For countless centuries we've walked the cosmic line. It's time to break the prophecy. For the power of this sunderland I will cross the threshold to a universe of steel. I wanna fly away on a unicorn to a land of freedom and light. But I know that my destiny is to die in the ultimate fight. I wanna fly away, cross the galaxy to discover the force that's inside of me. I wanna fly away on a quest that is calling me to the other side of the galaxy. I know I'll find my destiny in outer space in 1993. I wanna fly away on a unicorn to a land of freedom and light. But I know that my destiny is that take down the fight. I wanna fly away across the galaxy to discover the force that's inside of me. I wanna fly away.
Glory Hammer. One of my favorites.
I wanna fly away.
Band I've seen loads and played loads. And the show back this week. We were away last week seeing the Linkin Park tribute act, and they were a lot of fun. I'm going to tell you about it soon. Another band I've seen before, seen them twice, both in support roles. I want to see them doing their own thing. I want to see them headlining. Might get lucky enough to see that soon sometime in Glasgow if they're doing anything.
Woke up this morning, my shit in hand. Woke up the fellas in my metal band. I am a Viking, I am a god. Better believe it or I'll tear you apart. Brothers and sisters, let the rocket come on. Some may call me crazy, they know nothing at all. 'Cause I'm a heavy metal Viking and I'm metal throne. On the first day, Odin created rock. Some may call me crazy, they know nothing at all. Cause I'm a heavy metal Viking and I'm on a roll. See it rolling in my longbow jumbo out of control. I got a heavy metal Viking soul. Can imagine times infinity times 3. Just join me in my quest, your faith in me will set you free. Half man, half rock, half dream. I'm probably the best you'll ever see.
Brothers of Metal, Heavy Metal Viking. I really want to see them live headlining their own show. We've seen them supporting other folks before and they've been great, but I want to see them headline.
In the beginning wasn't winning, I was trying, I'd be lying.
This tune is brand new from Good Charlotte. Brand new.
She was down when I met her, she said no matter the weather, babe, we'll just sleep on the floor. Now I'm paid to run this way, and I'm everything I said I would be. Now we're living, got some children, got the linen, goddamn I give her everything that she needs. Cause I'm a real stepper, I'm a crime killer. She's a bad motherfucker, and she just wants to ride with me. She's a fashion killer, she's a real thriller, she's a heart stealer, and she just wants to ride with me. Every morning I be yawning when I started, yeah, I wake up and I piss excellence. Put my hat on, grab my hoodie, hit the pavement, and I go and get them dollars and cents. It's sold out seats to hear me speak, yeah, I feel fucking great. And in the evening we just order Matahisa, and you know we always get the champagne. Bitch, I'm a real stepper, I'm a crime killer. She's a bad motherfucker, and she just wants to ride with me. She's a fashion killer, she's a real thriller, she's a heart stealer,
Good Charlotte, brand new tune called Stepper. I'm loving it, really cool. Not the only band of this genre with brand new music that I'm playing for you today. I've got brand new music from All Time Low coming up. But hey, let's do another Good Charlotte tune. Yes, dude, it's new from Good Charlotte, brand new.
It's a new day, but it all feels old. It's a good life, that's what I'm told. But everything, it all just feels the same. At my high school, it felt more to me like a jail cell, a penitentiary. My time spent there, it only made me sick. And I don't ever wanna be like you. I don't wanna do the things you do. I'm never gonna hear the words you say. And I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. All what I'm saying is this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up, you. Don't wanna be you. Go to college, a university, get a real job, that's what they said to me. But I could never live the way they want. I'm gonna get by and just do my time. On a step wall, they all get in line. I'm just a minor threat, so pay no mind. Do you really wanna be like them? Do you really wanna be another trend? Do you wanna be part of the crowd? 'Cause I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. Oh, what I'm saying is this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up, you. Don't wanna be you. Shake it once, that's fine. Shake it twice, that's okay. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again. What I'm saying is this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up. Y'all got to feel me. Sing if you're with me. You don't wanna be just like you. This is the anthem. Throw all your hands up. Y'all got to feel me. Sing if you're with me. Another loser anthem. Another loser anthem. Another loser anthem.
So many memories.
Another loser anthem.
Good Charlotte, the anthem, a tune from one of the nightclubs in Aberdeen, one of the student clubs. Stoop says the music nor the crowd hasn't changed in that particular venue. It has been a very long time since I've been. It would be fun to go for a visit again sometime. On the note of going out, last week, there was no show last week. Me, Pocket Nerd and Casty were down in Dundee for the Meteora tribute to Linkin Park show. I was quite nervous that because I'd hyped them up quite a bit. They delivered a great show. Casty, one of the biggest Linkin Park fans I know, is going to see them again with me and Livy in a week or 2 weeks, or next month when they play in Aberdeen. It's a Friday, so I'm going to try and order another group together from that. But I'm going to play the favorite tune. This isn't my favorite Linkin Park tune. This is my favorite tune of theirs, when they cover it. This is Lying From You.
Everything is what I want it to be. I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend, I can forget about the criminal I am. Stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be. So I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be much aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. condescending talk of who I ought to be. Remember listening to all of that and this again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in. And now you think this person really is me, and I'm
trying to bend the truth.
The more I push, the more I'm pulling away, 'cause I'm
lying my way from you.
No, I'm turning back now.
I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
No, I'm turning back now.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather beg all alone.
I'm turning back now.
Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can't stand.
No, I'm turning back now.
The very worst part of you. The very worst part of you. Yes, no.
This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. This isn't what I wanted to be. I never thought that what I said would have you running from me like this. No turning back now.
I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go.
No turning back now.
Let me take back my life. I'd rather beg all alone.
No turning back now.
Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can't stand.
No turning back now.
The very worst part of you. The very worst part of you is me.
I was not paying attention and ran the song out completely. I was having too much fun. Linkin Park, Line From You. And speaking of Meteora, the band that we saw last week, when you're in a tribute act, you can be in as many tribute acts and have the same 5 guys in it, and be in 50 different tribute acts. So one of the other ones they do, the support act for their own show, is Limp Bizkit. And the singer is a bang-on Fred Durst. He's got the sound and he's got the mannerisms down beautifully, and he's got the Chester Bennington scream as well. I'm going to drag everybody else to see that show.
Look into these eyes, then you'll see the size of the flames. Dwelling on the past, it's burning on my brain. Everyone that burns has to learn from the pain. Hey, I think about the day my girlie ran away with my pay. When fellas came to play, now she's stuck with my homies that she fucked. And I'm just a sucker with a lump in my throat. Hey, like a chump, 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 hey, like a chump. Should I be feeling bad? Should I be feeling good? It's kinda sad, I'm the laughing stock of the neighborhood. And you would think that I'd be moving on, but I'm a sucker like I said, fucked up in the head, not. And maybe she just made a mistake, and I should give her a break. My heart'll ache either way. Hey, what the hell, what you want me to say? I won't lie, that I can't deny. I did it all for the nookie, come on, the nookie, come on. So you can take that cookie and stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo. I did it all for the nookie, come on, the nookie, come on. So you can take that cookie and stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo. Why did it take so long? Why did I wait so long, huh? To figure it out, but I did it, and I'm the only one underneath the sun who didn't get it. I can't believe that I could be deceived, but you wouldn't by my so-called girl. But in reality, had a hidden agenda. She put my tender heart in a blender, and still I surrendered. Hey, like a chump, 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 hey, like a chump. I did it all for the nookie, come on, the nookie, come on. So you can take that cookie and stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo. I did it all for the nookie, come on, just leave me alone. Nothing gonna change. You can go away. I'm just gonna stay here and always be the same. Ain't nothing gonna change. 'Cause you can go away. And I'm just gonna stay here and always be the same. Ain't nothing gonna change. You can go away. And I'm just gonna stay there and always be the same. I did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie. Come on. So you can take that cookie and stick it up, yo. Stick it up, yo. Stick it up, yo. Stick it up, yo. I did it all for the nookie. Come on, the nookie. Come on. So you can take that cookie and stick it up, yo. Stick it up, yo. Stick it up, yo. Stick it up, yo.
I am going to drag everybody I know to that show. Stoobs, I hope you're not busy 12th of next month, because you're coming. Next up, another brand new tune. This one, another band I've not heard from in a while, All Time Low. This song's called The Weather. I've been listening to it past couple of days. It's a really great vibe.
We used to sit and watch the waves break over Rockaway. I never thought that I'd crash out and watch you walk away. I tried to love you, but I lost you, baby, I'm down bad. Hard to admit you were the best time that I ever had. Ooh, life goes on, the world keeps turning around. And a moment in the sun, it feels a little colder now. When I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. And I heard you're doing better. Moved in with southern soul from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around. Now I'm a ghost around this town and you're a phantom limb. I feel you everywhere I go, rent free under my skin. You're like the heartbeat of this city, babe. We're all just living in, and I'm still listening. And when I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. And I heard you're doing better. Moved in with southern soul from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around. When I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. You don't ask about the band, and I won't ask you how you've been, 'cause we just might fall back in. So we talk about the weather. When I see you around, I don't wanna talk about the weather. Yeah, I heard you're doing better. Moved in with southern soul from God knows wherever. So we talk about the weather when I see you around.
What a tune, eh? Isn't that spectacularly cool?
When I see you around.
That's another tune that just reminds me of Exodus so much.
I tear my heart
Cover of the week coming up after this one from Papa Roach.
My weakness is that I care too much, and my scars remind me that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to fail. I'm drunk and I'm feeling down, and I just wanna be alone. I'm pissed 'cause you came around. Why don't you just go home? 'Cause I channeled all your pain, and I can't help you fix yourself. You're making me insane. All I can say is I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut, and my weakness is
against my own advice. I saw you going down, but you never realized that you're drowning in the water. So I offered you my hand. Compassion's in my nature. Tonight is our last stand. I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut, and my weakness is that I care too much. And our scars remind us that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to feel. I'm drunk and I'm feeling down, and I just wanna be alone. You shouldn't ever come around. Why don't you just go home? 'Cause you're drowning in the water, and I tried to grab your hand. I left my heart open, but you didn't understand. But you didn't understand. Go fix yourself. I can't help you fix yourself, but at least I could say I tried. I'm sorry, but I gotta move on with my own life. I can't help you fix yourself, but at least I could say I tried. I'm sorry, but I gotta move on with my own life. I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut, and my weakness is that I care too much. And our scars remind us that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to feel. I tear my heart open, I sew myself shut.
I'm gonna have to do an Exodus special, I think.
It's that I care too much. And our scars remind us that the past is real. I tear my heart open just to feel.
Papa Roach, Scars. I think I'm definitely gonna have to do an Exodus special at some point where it's just the tunes from the student days. Okay, cover of the week. The cover of the week this week, it's a song that I've heard live from a band that actually I think Pocket Nerd and Stews have both also heard live. So, the cover of the week, what we do, we play the original and then we play the cover, which is bigger, heavier, louder. So, let's see if anybody in the chat can guess the artist who's doing the cover this week. The original, Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. What band have we all seen together that covered this tune?
It's early in the morning, the sun comes out. Last night was shaking and pretty loud. My candy is purring, it scratches my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? The bitch is hungry, she needs to turn. So give her inches and feed her well. More dancing can you, places to go. I've got to leave it. Time on the show. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. My body is burning, it starts to shout. Desire's coming, it breaks out loud. Lust is in cages, this all breaks loose. Just have to make it with someone I choose. The night is calling, I have to go. The wolf is hungry, he runs the show. Slinking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt till nightfall, loving the same. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. know what is wrong with another sin. The night is calling, I have to go. The wolf is hungry, he runs his jaw. Licking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for loving the skin. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Are you ready, baby? Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane.
Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane, the original. I think the Chance figured it out. Cover of the week this week from Dominum.
The sun comes out. Last night was shaking and pretty loud. My cat is purring, it scratches my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? The bitch is hungry, she needs to tell. So give her inches and feed her will. For days to come, new places to go. I've got to leave it, time for a show. Rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. Body's burning, it starts to shout. Desire's coming, it breaks out loud. Lust is in cages, the storm breaks loose. Just have to make it with someone I choose. The night is calling, I have to go. The wolf is hungry, he runs the show. He's licking his lips, he's ready to win. On the hunt tonight for the lonely percent. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a early morning, the sun comes out. Last night was shaking and pretty loud. My cat is purring, scratches my skin. So what is wrong with another sin? Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane. Rock you like a hurricane.
Dominum, Rock You Like a Hurricane. It is really so much bigger. I've listened to both tunes before, but never both side by side, and you hear that so much bigger. I love it. And speaking of covers, you'll never guess who this is a cover of.
Midnight's become my
Pendulum covering Taylor Swift, Antihero. Something they did for an Australian radio station, and it's absolutely banging. I love it. I hope everybody's having a great time. I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Any song requests for the day, go ahead, stick them in chat. I'll do my best to squeeze them in a bit later on. Right, this one. Brand new tune. It's been out a couple of weeks, but I just found out about it recently. Brand new tune from I Prevail. It's called Violent Nature. It's short, it's loud, it's angry. And it doesn't overstay its welcome. Beautiful tune. And it just ends just as quickly as that. A tune that's been hanging around, I've played before. Still becoming insanely popular. This one, Ice 9 Kills.
Catastrophe, do you know what I know? Underneath the gun, could you be the one to take the drug, to pull the plug, to reclaim more control, time to kill, so choose a pill. Rabbit hole we go. Can you take me away to a far away place where you go? Disconnected from reality, you know, I know that the end is soon and there is no spoon. So take the drug to pull the plug, to reclaim all control. The drug to kill, so choose a pill. Now we'll rabbit hole we go. Can you take me away to a far away place? Where you go, I will go. Not a moment too late. The great unknown's a stepping stone. We can't keep living like we're
Kills the Great Unknown. Arguably one of the best music videos of all time. If you haven't seen the music video for that tune yet, definitely go check it out. It is arguably one of the best of all time. It doesn't quite beat Prodigy Smack, and it doesn't quite beat Knife Party's tune that they did with the Swedish House Mafia. Right. Brand new music from the Architects coming up next. This is the last tune of theirs that I played. It's also brand new. It has the catchiest chorus of any metalcore tune that I've heard in a very long time.
Is the world done fucking around? We bow in the crown, dripping in blood, under halos. Welcome here in the crowd. We're safe and we're sound. But who gives a fuck unless you want is the world done fucking around? We bow in the crown, dripping in blood, under halos. Welcome here in the crowd. We're safe and we're sound. But who gives a fuck unless you want echoes of a recent past, old tears when the conscious starts to crash. Will you ever ask, was it built for the whiplash? To all you rats, all the prophets they attract. Will you ever ask, was it built for the whiplash? 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 Bitch! Fucking around, we bow in the crown, dripping in blood, under halos. Welcome here in the crowd, 'cause we're safe and we're sound. But who gives a fuck unless you want
Everything is going to be fine.
I love it. Catchiest chorus of any metalcore tune that I've heard in a while. Whiplash by the Architects. Next song up is another Architects tune. It's also off their brand new album. This one's called Black Hole. It's another one so good.
Try to stop this bleeding. Stop bleeding.
Architect, Black Hole. I gotta be honest, I reckon I'm going to enjoy the whole album when I eventually listen to it. While we're doing metalcore, I'll tell you what, let's do one more metalcore tune. Arguably the inventors of it. As I lay dying, blinded. Arguably inventors of metalcore. Not too sure we're going to be seeing much more activity from them in the near future, though, for anybody not fully familiar with the story. Frontman Tim Lambesis was arrested and sent to prison for quite a long time for attempting to hire a hitman to kill his wife. The band said that that was going to be it, but no, when he got out of prison, they tried to make another go of it, and then something else happened where every member of every band that he's in all walked away in the space of like 12 hours. So I don't think we're going to be hearing much more from Austrian Death Machine or from As I Lay Dying or from any of the other bands that he happened to be in. Right. Band that I've played before on the show. I've played this tune before. I love this. I really want to see them. They're coming up. They're playing in Glasgow at the end of this month. I haven't got a ticket yet, and I'm going to decide literally on the day whether or not I'm going to take a half day from work and go to the show or not. But I really want to see them. This tune, Assenville, Louder and Louder.
Don't stop for nothing at all. Louder and louder.
Jacksonville. Louder and louder. Playing in Glasgow this month, and the fact that they're playing on payday has nothing to do with the fact that I haven't bought a ticket yet. But I really want to go. I'm probably going to go. Talent, Red Flag. Just reminds me of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I loved that game when I was a kid. Now, I hope everybody's enjoying the show. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I hope everybody's having a great weekend. This one. Another brand new tune. This one from a band called Buck Cherry. I just found them this week and I'm loving their stuff so far. This tune of theirs, brand new. It's called Roar Like Thunder. Tell me what you think.
Roar like thunder.
Buck Cherry. Band I just found this week, and I've been listening to all their stuff on Spotify. I think it's great. And that one, Roar Like Thunder, brand new.
I fell in love with a crazy bitch.
Now, in terms of other stuff that's a little bit weird, a little bit out of left field, this tune, Falling in Reverse, believe it or not, it's probably going to put them in the country charts. I'm going to start it all over again and not talk over it.
I fell in love with a crazy bitch. She fucked me good, she's a lunatic. But that's how I like my women. She keyed my truck, she stole my dog. She broke my heart and I lost my job. And that's only the beginning. She's my future ex-wife, and we're moving real fast. She's got me by my balls. She's a pain in my ass. But that's how I like my women. Head spinning round and round like an exorcism. It really turns me on. How I like my ladies real crazy. Bring it on, 'cause that shit don't faze me. She might be just a little crazier than me. Na 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 na. Just a little crazier. Fell in love with a narcissist. Her dad walked out and her mom's a bitch. She's psycho, but that's all given. She got a Bible verse studied on her ass. Never been to church, not to mention that. What more do you want since her to prison? But that's how I like my women. Head spinning round and round like an exorcism. It really turns me on. How I like my ladies real crazy. Bring it on, 'cause that shit don't faze me. She might be just a little crazier than me. She's a little bit bipolar. She tells me that it's over, then asks me to come over again. She's my future ex-wife, and we're moving too fast. She got me by my balls. She's a pain in my ass. That's right, but that's how I like. Yeah, just how I like my women. Head spinning round and round like an exorcism. It really turns me on. How I like my ladies real crazy. Bring it on, 'cause that shit don't faze me. She might be just a little crazier than you. She might be just a little crazier than you.
Falling in Reverse and Hardy, All My Women. The video for this song is fucking incredible. You get Ronnie Radke as a Muppet getting the shit kicked out of him by a bunch of psycho women. It's really great.
Just a little crazier than me.
I love it, and I don't know where that tune came from, but I enjoyed it a lot. Coming up next, after this one, a band that's playing in Aberdeen next year.
Her name is Noelle. I have a dream about her. She rings my bell. I got gym class in half an hour. Oh, how she rocks in kids and tube socks. But she doesn't know who I am, and she doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen to Iron Maiden, baby, will you be? Her boyfriend's a dick, and he brings a gun to school, and he'd simply kick my ass if he knew the truth. He lives on my block, and he drives an IROC, but he doesn't know who I am, and he doesn't give a damn about me. 'Cause I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Yeah, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Listen
pale black mold. It's prom night and I am lonely, lo and behold. She's walking over to me, this must be fake. My lip starts to shake. How does she know who I am? And why does she give a damn about? I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Come with me Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag.
Wink, you joined at just the right moment to sing along. Finest love song ever made by miles. Waitress, Teenage Dirtbag. Announced just a couple of weeks ago, Biffy Clyro going to be playing my hometown next year. I will undoubtedly be going to that show.
I took a bite out of mountain range. Thought my teeth would break the mountain dead. Let's go, I wanna go all the way to the horizon. I took a drink out of the ocean and treading water there before I drown. Let's dive, I wanna dive to the bottom of the ocean. I took a ride, I wouldn't go there without you. Let's take a ride, we'll take a ride, I wouldn't leave here without you. I am a mountain, I am the sea. You can't take that away from me. I am a mountain, I am the sea. You can't take that away from me. 'Cause you tear us apart with all the things you don't like. You can't understand that I won't leave till we're finished here. And then you'll find out where it all went wrong. I wrote a note to the jungle and they wrote me back that I was never crowned king of the jungle soul. There's an end to my horizon. I took a ride, I wouldn't go there without you. Let's take a ride, we'll take a ride, I wouldn't leave here without you. I am a mountain, I am the sea. You can't take that away from me. I am a mountain, I am the sea. 'Cause you tear us apart with all the things you don't like. You can't understand that I won't leave till we're finished here. And then you'll find out where it all went wrong. Nothing lasts forever except you and me. You are my mountain, you are my sea. Nothing lasts forever between you and me. You are my mountain, you are my sea. I am a mountain, I am the sea. You can't take that away from me. I am a mountain, I am
Biffy Clyro
I am a mountain, I am the sea.
playing Tika in Aberdeen, my hometown, next year, and I'm undoubtedly going to be there. So, what's next? Oh, my next tune is not playing. Right.
it's far from there. Oh, desire, you push me to the edge. My heart is still just wants to die. You're my friend.
Anti-Type. The tune is called Desire. That was one I just found when I was looking through my iTunes collection. I'm assuming that that's one that someone asked for a boxing show not that long ago. But I was listening to it and I was like, this tune's banging! Right. A metal sing-along. I realised I've got a little bit of time left. Any requests, get them in chat, quickly.
Privilege a chosen view, blessed with our time and hell. Witness a divine mission, the day we all fell still. Rector of the dying age, a shattered hourglass. Wrap up the warring gods, and so this too shall pass. It's only getting worse. Not worth the moment's regret. Each dawn another curse. Every breath a twisting blade. What will be left behind in the ashes of the wind? A new wind blows its way. The edge of the armor burns. For parents and my vengeance, payment for your intent. Fear, death in the ways. Enthrall on the fallen from grace. Mighty is as mighty does. Witness the Master's grace. Fear death in the wings. Draw of those fallen from grace. Petty is as petty does. Witness the mass disgrace. God forbid you read the signs. Watch for meanings between the lines. Gehenna has now arrived. No hindsight for the blind. Your trust has been misplaced. Believe the lies told to your face. There came another casualty, and now it's too late. Finally made it home. Draped in the flame that you fell for. And so it goes. The ashes of the wild.
Can't even pretend to do it as good as Randy. Lamb of God, Hourglass. A band I'm looking forward to actually seeing later this year, believe it or not. Supporting Windrose.
Primal,
Angus McSix, Master of the Universe. No longer featuring Angus McSix himself. So he's the master of being replaced. It's Thomas Winkler. Apparently he left Angus McSix to spend more time with his family. I've looked it up now. He's been replaced with Sam Nyman from the band Manimal. And I have to admit, I'm still looking forward to it. I was looking forward to seeing it before. I'm still looking forward to seeing them when they're supporting Windrose later this year. Speaking of which... Windrose, this is Dance of the Axes. Dance of the Axes. And on that topic, Pocket Nerd, would you mind making an emoji of a pickaxe? because I think we're going to need one for Windrose. Or maybe even a Diggy Diggy Hole one as well. A hammer, cracking idea. Right, 2 more brand new tunes to play for you this week. This is the first one. We Came as Romans. This tune called Bad Luck.
Too much, yeah, I know. It's all in my head, can't let it go. Been fighting for space with all the same ghosts. Am I spinning out of control? I'm trying to hide, but they're hiding with me. Been holding my breath, cause they're all listening. I think too much, but I know that they know me. I spent all my life wondering why the bad luck always comes so easy. All this time I realized the worst things in life are free. But maybe all the days that cut so deep, and maybe all the pain that no one sees, all my scars are bad luck to keep, and you can't take that from me. I swore and said that I would never go here again, where the void is just a means to an end. No way to say the choice I had, but now I understand. I spent all my life wondering why the bad luck always comes so easy. All this time I realized the worst things in life are free. But maybe all the days that cut so deep, and maybe all the pain that no one sees, all my scars are bad luck to keep, and you can't take that from me. I found peace in the chaos I know, cause pain is a lesson to learn and let go. Pain is a lesson to learn and let go. So I'll make this path my own. I spent all my life wondering why the bad luck always comes so easy. All this time I realized the worst things in life are free. But maybe all the days that cut so deep, and maybe all the pain that no one sees, all my scars are bad luck to keep, and you can't take that from me.
We Came as Romans, a band I found about, 2-3 months ago, and I've been enjoying them so much more the more I listen. I know they're playing at least one show in London next year, which I'm going to try and go to. Or maybe Manchester, I'm not sure. Right, I've got one more brand new tune to play this week from, believe it or not, the Deftones. Brand new music from the Deftones. I never ever thought I'd say that on stream. Here we go. This song's called My Mind is a Mountain. Deftones, My Mind is a Mountain, making up the last of the new music that I've got for you this week. Quite a crazy selection. Of all the tunes, I don't know what one's my favourite, but that Falling in Reverse tune, definitely one I'm going to be listening to a few more times. 15 minutes left of the Hard Rock and Heavy Metal live stream here this week on Kick.com. I hope everybody's enjoying the show. Lake Malice, Bloodbath. I don't know if I've played this song for you before. I've definitely played the band, Calva Louise. I want to see them again so much. They were so good live. And not only is she an incredibly talented singer, if anybody's seen any of the videos or any of their stuff as well, they're also incredible. And the lead singer, she does all that stuff herself. She's very talented, very entertaining band.
Such a wonderful time, yeah, the fire of everything. The disrespect, God, takes to poison me. It's no survival issue like outside the highest I can say. I'll need to control me. You fill your world into your own thread. The damage is done, but I'm not done with you yet. You run away till between the legs. Gotta wait to forgive you, but I will never forget.
I'm loving Calva Louise right now. Right, 2 more tunes. And we're going out on with all the ladies finishing off the show for us. Also, technically, a brand new release this week. Technically. The new Baby Metal album finally being released. This is track number 1, From Me to You. From Me to You, Baby Metal and Poppy, the Baby Metal album, Metal 4, out this week after a couple of delays. One more tune.
Poppy.
Well, leave it to Poppy to finish the show for us this week.
They push and pull me down, and I'm forced to face who I've been.
Poppy and New Way Out. Finishing off the show for us this week. I hope you've all enjoyed the show. Please take care, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm going to be heading over to the LAN Discord and go mountain climbing, I think. Take care, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in. I love you all. It's such a great show. Take care, everybody. I'll see you. We'll do another show next week. Ta-ra.